It's mid-April, Thursday the, what is today, 13th? Or is it the 14th? It's the 14th. And I was out here mowing the lawns and planting some more seedlings. It's warm today. It's been warm for like 2 days. They were saying possibility of storms this evening. I'm not sure what percentage. It's looking like less than it was, but and I don't mind some rain. I would hope that it wouldn't storm too badly. There's the clematis, some tansy, and aquilegia on the porch there. I finally planted the yuzu right there. The pomegranate still isn't coming back to life yet. However, the Asian persimmon is. Finally. Oh, there's gnats galore out here. They're making me crazy. But finally, we got some green on here. Lots of little green buds. So that makes me very happy. Strawberries blooming. Yesterday I was planting some sunflower starts I had. These are mammoth. There's my peas. I have some mammoth right there. I have a few more mammoth right here. And onions are starting to come up. And then I have a couple of mammoth there, a couple of mammoth there. And then over in that area I put in, what are they called? Something like Toyo variety. I uncovered the tomatoes, so hopefully they will do okay. I was kind of pruning them a little already and leaning them towards the support here. We'll see how they do. Hopefully they'll be okay. It's supposed to get cool again next week, but hopefully it won't be too cold for them. And today I planted some cucumber starts in here. There's some arugula around the edges and some dill behind there. And I put in some summer squash in here. And that's radishes around the edge. These determinate tomatoes are doing okay. In the center I'm going to do some bush beans, I think. The rat-tail radishes are coming along nicely. Those are a couple of Anaheim chilies. I can pick some red mustard soon, start thinning that out. And there's some little teeny tiny basil seedlings in there. The eggplant seedlings are kind of looking a little meh. We'll see how they do. These pimento peppers are doing okay. But we've only had 3 days of warm weather, really. And it's not going to stay that warm, so they will still be going back and forth, I'm sure. I've been thinning the poppies because these plants will get fairly large, so I'm trying to give them plenty of room. This horseradish is doing nicely. Chives are about to bloom. And finally have Angelica. Makes me so happy. Angelica, and there's a few volunteer sunflowers in here. Dill and parsley. I got a new little tiny another blueberry for there. That one is rather sad. It's so thin, but it has some blossoms on there. And this one over here has got more blossoms. And actually I guess it's kind of setting fruit there. Haskap as well. Right here has a few blossoms. And there, somewhere, oh, down there. And here's this pretty little, what do you call it? Choke cherry. There we go. The apricot, oh, there goes a big hawk overhead. Where are you going, hawk? Up in the oak tree. Anyway, I've been continuing to spray deer repellent on the trees and have my little flashing lights at night. Figs are starting to leaf out there. I think finally, after years, that this clematis on my front pole here is going to have some blossoms, even though it did get eaten by the deer right there. Hopefully it'll have some blossoms further up too. The larkspur is probably going to be having some blossom spikes soon. I have a lot of California poppy that's coming back. If I get enough of it to grow, I might be able to have enough for tincture. And this, where is that? Right here. This is the, they call it Mexican tarragon. I think that's it. Yes, I can tell by the way it smells. Tagetes lucida, I guess. There's another one. Some say it has some psychotropic or whatever properties. I haven't found that to be the case myself. But it smells really interesting. Some of the bearded irises are already setting their buds. Milkweed is coming up right there, and I'm trying to restrict it to those two spots, but it goes everywhere via roots, so that'll be interesting. Oh, see, there's another one right here. I don't really want you right here, my friend. Oh, dear me. But this, this, I'm trying to get this, I think this is mouse ear, what do you call it? Oh, you know, chickweed. Chamomile, there's another little chamomile, and I saw some other volunteers over there, which is good. This is a Mexican sunflower. Put a few of those seedlings in. St. John's wort is beefing up. There's some more angelica in here, as well as more poppies. Sweet peas are growing kind of slow right now. I want to put in some nasturtium seeds in here to have them trail over the stump. I thought that would be fun. And the lettuce and the roots over there. This is another of the Mexican sunflower. And then there's borage in here in different spots. Catnip is coming along. More of the Toyo sunflowers. Echinacea coming back in there. A little bit more horehound. I believe these are all little teeny tiny baby foxgloves in here, I think. Meadowsweet coming back pretty nicely. I'm going to put in some more nasturtium seeds there as well. There's a bunch more bearded irises. Rhubarb, and more rhubarb. motherwort, agrimony. And I did see some little blossom buds here. Oh, I think it's starting to rain on the blackberries. And I've got to get my supports up and around my raspberries here. I'm probably going to use some of that and some more of those T-posts and just put a couple of little cages around these in whatever way makes sense. There's Avery. This clove-scented blackcurrant has got so many blossoms on it this year. Oh, and they smell so good. And the regular blackcurrants are getting blossoms too. So that's the front yard out here, coming along. Let's go out back, see if there's anything to see. All the aquilegia getting ready to bloom. And some of the peonies also getting ready to bloom. Here's the gooseberry getting a few blooms on it. The sweetgrass in the pots. And the the hops are really taking off now, and I'm trying to get them all to come over here to grow up. This trellis, this fig is coming back. This is lemon verbena, and it's starting to come back. Still haven't seen the passion vine yet. That's okay. More blackberry there. I'm waiting to see more of the new growth on this before I cut it back. This poor gardenia. Getting more leaves on the muscadine. Something's eating this poor little rose. Maybe I'll try some neem oil or something on it. And back here, nettles all came back like crazy. Bleeding heart. And finally, we have our mulberry finally having a chance to get some leaves. I don't know if I'll get any fruit on it this year. Another blackberry. Some other kinds of grapes. Some mayapple there. Solomon seal. These figs are coming back here. Everything looks very dusty because of all the pollen. Pollen everywhere. A couple of little teeny tiny peaches, which every year a few grow and then critters get them, which is fine. Pawpaws doing nicely. I don't know if that's a rhododendron or an azalea. I always get confused. Looks like a cross between the two, quite honestly. Looks like the hellebores are kind of bloomed out now. And here's all the mayapple. This one has a blossom bud on it, as does that one there. Yeah, they're spreading a little bit. Next year, or after they are gone this year, I'm definitely marking where they are, as well as the bluebells, black cohosh, another sprout on the blue cohosh. This one has seen better days. The little lily of the valley are starting to to bloom. Couple more May apples in here. I really have to redo this stuff back here. This area does not get nearly as much attention as out front. A little bit more Solomon seal there. Another elder back here. Doesn't grow as well as the one out front. There is some golden seal back here that seems to come up every year, but I'm not seeing it just yet out here, so I don't know if it's going to. Oh, so many gnats, they make me crazy. And that's pretty much the yard and gardens. Here's some more haskap. They're looking better now. Is this one getting any? I didn't really have any blossoms. We got some more hosta here. There's always hosta around somewhere. Those are actually doing a little bit better. And yeah, I think that's about it. Little garden tour for mid-April.